The upcoming Dragon Ball Super Universal Survival Arc will feature the Tournament of Power. This is going to be the biggest tournament ever, involving 12 universes and more than 120 fighters. We got a manga style thriller and it was pretty intense. Regarding action, many fans felt the DB Super has not been as intense and raw as DBZ, as they noticeably reduced brutality. We almost don't see blood at all in Dragon Ball Super, but the Universal Survival Arc trailer has all these blood effects, clearly hinting this time they will take action and intensity to the next level. We also see a little bit of blood at that baseball match episode, so that might have been a hint too. Besides, since the existence of the universes is at stake, I bet killing will be allowed too. This is the first serious arc in the real sense. All this time it felt like Whis and Beerus had Goku's back. It felt the same even on Future Trunks arc, as Goku also had Omni King on his side. But looks like that little fuck decided to go savage and shit is about to get real, as no one has Goku and company's back now. You lose, you get wiped out. Anyways, thanks to Animedia, we got some more information and spoilers for the upcoming Dragon Ball Super Universal Survival Arc. Let's check it out. The Universal Survival Arc begins the complex history of Earth's 10 representatives. Do you remember? During the God of Destruction Champa arc, Omni King, the ruler of all the universes, suggested a tournament in which the strongest warriors from throughout the 12 universes would assemble. But afterwards there was the battle against Universe 10 Zamasu, so everyone forgot about this. Everyone, that is, except Goku, who likes fighting even more than food, and asks Omni King again about holding the tournament. And so, with episode 77, the series finally enters the Universal Survival Arc. For this tournament, 10 warriors are selected from each universe. 10 warriors including Goku are representing Earth. Taking out this roster, it's Goku's son Gohan, the strongest Earthling, Krillin, their master, the Turtle Hermit, and a whole bunch of Goku's former rivals. Piccolo and Tien gave Goku intense fight in his younger days, and it goes without saying that Vegeta is Goku's eternal rival. Majin Buu likewise was a fearsome foe who once had Goku on the ropes. In other words, this guy represents Goku's fighting history itself. Plus, Android 17 and 18 are also formidable foes who gave Vegeta a tough fight. These members who have clashed their powers and skills together can truly be said to be the strongest 10 people on Earth now. It seems that Goku plans on improving his ki power and stamina by training with Krillin in preparation to fight the strong enemies ahead. We are looking forward to Goku's further evolution. Translation courtesy Herms98. So we didn't get anything major from this, but it has new details. Firstly, we get some idea about the team selection. Interestingly, they mentioned that even now Krillin is the strongest Earthling. So for people wondering who is the stronger between Tien and Krillin, according to this, it is Krillin. Some may argue that technically Tien is an alien, so he would fall on a different class, so we can only wait to get a confirmation from the tournament. I thought Tien is currently better than him because Krillin didn't train, and as we see in Resurrection F, Krillin was hesitating to fight Frieza's army, while Tien did it comfortably. Anyways, according to this, the team has the strongest 10 people of Earth. There has been a lot of controversy about this team of Universe 7 and if it really has all the strongest fighters. Personally, I am 100% satisfied with this team, and this is exactly how I would do it if I were in charge. It is great to have some human Z fighters back in action instead of making it a Saiyan only show. I don't care about the power levels. Anyone can be powerful if the plot says so. To me, it is who is more interesting to watch and who can bring more variety. I think Goten and Trunks seriously lacks character depth. Roshi, Tien, Krillin is 10 times better than them as a whole. I also believe they shouldn't do anything major before they get some more depth. Maybe after a time skip, they can start concentrating on them. And then I would be okay with those kids fighting in the big league. But that's entirely a different thing. From the plot perspective, Goten and Trunks were established to be stronger than the Z fighters. Then the firing question are, why were they not selected, and how is it the strongest U7 team? It really depends a lot on the context and how the Z fighters and how the fighters were judged. The tournament format might have a great impact on team selecting, though it is not confirmed. The arc previews hints that the tournament might feature team battles instead of single matches. Thus members who have clashed their power and skills together can truly be said to be the strongest 10 people on Earth now. Also before that, they highlight the fact that these guys have a lot of history together, so this could rather be the best combination rather than strengthening only factor. Baseball or football teams, for example, don't necessarily make their squad only based on quality. Combination plays a crucial role when it's a team game. The chemistry between them would play a huge role. Master Roshi, Krillin, Goku, these guys have been together their entire lives, trained together and all that, so this might weigh in their favor. Also, maybe Whis and Beerus will arrange a training session for all 10 fighters, and after that maybe they would surpass Goten and Trunks. Another important point is these kids are insanely talented. Goten became a Super Saiyan by training with Chi-Chi and literally doing nothing at all. Like fuck, right? So the thing here is, regarding raw strength, they might be powerful, but in terms of martial arts, skills, techniques, the intelligence, they are nowhere near the level of Roshi, Tien, or others. In a matter of fact, if you take powers away, Roshi would be right there at the top level regarding fighting skills. Besides, Goten and Trunks didn't fight much individually, they have only proven to be resourceful as Gotenks. In the tournament, they might not have the luxury to keep both of them on the same team. It might be 2 versus 2. In that case, you can't just let them go, and individually, given they are just kids with a lack of expressing, they might not be that effective. The age limit can be a legit reason, but don't you think it would be weird to set any limit? Provided young fighters like Kabe always wins the fan support. Whatever it is, Dragon Ball Super will surely make it clear. About the tournament format, if it is team battles, they can do 2 versus 2, 5 versus 5, or even 10 versus 10. Given there are 12 universes, they might want to cut out some fat and save time. If they start with 10 versus 10 universe elimination matches, they can later do 2 versus 2 battles with top 6 countries. Also, 10 versus 10 matches would be extremely unique and refreshing, something Dragon Ball fanverse needs to see right now. However, just for some fun, let's assume they will have 2 versus 2 matches and try to guess how Universe 7 might divide the team. Well, this is how I would do it. I would switch things around a bit and give the fans something different than they expect. I would pair Gohan and Krillin. Krillin is good at buying time, and Gohan often needs some time before he fires up. Remember, they did a really cool job together on planet Namek. So there's a real connection, and it would be fun to see how they work now. Then I would pair up Piccolo and Vegeta, mostly because they have a very similar origin story. Both of them are badasses, strategists, and have fighting style and have fighting intelligence. They have a general sense of appreciation for each other. Many moments in Dragon Ball made us feel like it would be cool to see them fighting as a team of 2. Remember how Piccolo was cheering up Vegeta when he gave up all hope while fighting Broly? Or those epic Vegeta-Piccolo moments when they just sit and look like the best badass pair. So I think that would be really cool and something different than everyone's typical expectation, Piccolo Gohan. Then, of course, Android 17-18 paired up. like the old times. Master Roshi teams up with Tien. You know all these guys who were once evil and then got a face turn and became warriors of peace? This Tien is one guy whose face turn credit goes more to Master Roshi. He's the one who persuaded Tien to become a good guy. And impressed by that, Tien slowly changed his way, became friends with Goku and company, trained with Master Roshi, and even learned Kamehameha. You remember that speech Roshi gave to Tien after forfeiting the match? That one speech changed Tien forever and made him who he is today. After all these years, I think it would be interesting to see Tien and Roshi team up. Finally, I want Boo with Goku because no one else would be okay with Boo. If Vegeta teamed up with Boo, he would lose his patience. Almost every other fighter won't be able to maintain contact with Boo. Goku is the only guy chilled enough to team up with Boo. Again guys, I made so much speculation about 2 versus 2 team battles that some of you are going to say the fan guy claimed there would be 2 fighter team battles, but that's not the case. It's all just predictions. I'm just speculating how the team would be divided if the format was like that. An interesting thing in the preview is it highlights the fact that many of the U7 fighters were Goku's rival or enemy ones. Good comes from evil is one of the recurring ideology in the Dragon Ball universe and is still going on. I have a strong feeling that Hit is going to be a part of the I wanted to kill Goku once but now we homies squad. In a matter of fact, evil can be the source of ultimate good might be the main theme of this arc. They made a new ending theme song titled An Evil Angel and Righteous Devil, and the lyrics, oh my, it's some fucking next level spiritual shit I don't want to connect. Can you believe what is at stake? All universes except for one gets destroyed. That is fucking insane. Coming from the gods and angels, that's eviler than any act done by any villain in DBS. How the fuck is this even going to work? If Universe 7 loses, they are supposed to destroy everyone including gods. Will Grand Priest allow his son Whis to be killed? This arc will have a lot to do with the Grand Priest or the Great Priest. The way he has been highlighted in the trailer makes it very visible. We see him with some bloody effects, wondering if that evil angel thing is about him. He might be on any side of the force. Comment below what you think about this. The trailer also mentions about how Goku is training for further evolution. This tournament could be the stage for introducing a new transformation, but it must be something different than just a mere change of hair color. Like, give him some new moves and abilities, something fresh. Maybe Goku can develop psychic abilities or mental attacks as a counter while fighting someone like that. Hitman hits, time skip, and invisible key attacks are such new appreciable concepts. Goku can now dodge invisible ki blasts and even attempted to use one himself. We need Goku to get such crazy attacks and abilities. Well guys, that's about all for this video. It has a lot of thought-provoking stuff. Comment your theories and opinion down below. Check out our Dragon Ball fan page, Dragon Ball Fanverse. See you in the next Dragon Ball video.